Darlings, it's Mummy, Sybil Bruncheon, coming to you live from Straus Park, Little Straus Park up in my neighborhood, which is on 106th and West End Avenue and Broadway. And look, it's bath time again. Look, doesn't that just make you feel so happy to see that? What I love is that no one's bathing until one brave soul comes down, and the first one here this time was the grackle. And look at how the grackles bathe themselves. I mean, they just are frantic. This is frantic. And then, of course, the sparrows glom on. Yeah, sometimes you see the pigeons, but mostly it's just, look at this. They do things, animals do things all the way. There's nothing half-assed about them. The only species of animal that does things half-assed is the cat. The cat family will yawn and sort of offhandedly knock something off a counter, whether it's a lion or a lynx or a tabby. They'll sort of yawn and stare at you, and then suddenly the next thing you know, they'll snap and knock something off a counter. But look how birds bathe themselves. They're so earnest. And here's a grackle again. In for a drink or a bath, or both. What? Look at this. Just wonderful. Look at this. So lovely. This is the fountain commemorating the loss of Isidore and Ida Straus on the Titanic. And this is the garden that was built back in 1914-15. Their children dedicated this and donated this to the city in the name of their parents who died on the Titanic. And the only thing that's odd about it is the placement of the water, the fountain underneath her skirt. I've never quite understood that. I can't remember her name. I'll look it up for you. Anyway, it's funny that they sort of hid a lion under her skirt. It's kind of a strange thing. It's kind of an inside joke, like the the Land O'Lakes Native American woman. That's like an inside joke with her knees becoming breasts for every Boy Scout who ever figured it out with a penknife. Anyway, so she's got this, what looks like an incontinent problem, but it's really a lion head spouting water under her skirt. Look at the flowers. Joe, who maintains this, has just done such a great job. Now, all of this, the thing that's a little alarming is that the annuals will be dug up and replaced as opposed to deadheading them and everything. But he's got perennials here all the time. And look at this over here. Look at that Japanese maple tree. The dogwood trees, lovely. Clematis climbing here. I think if there was more deadheading, we would have things blooming more. Although look at all these buds waiting to come up. Yeah, it's very lovely. Anyway, I wanted to give you just a little fix with all the stresses and strains and all the angst that's going on right now in the world. I just thought you'd like a moment of peace, serenity, and how lovely, how really lovely. It's just beautiful here. I've been so lucky to have lived just a block away from this park. So I can come here at any time. The dead of February, when it's covered with snow and ice, in fall when everything is turning orange and yellow. The first sprouts of spring coming up in March. Oh, it means so much to me, this little park. Anyway, so I hope you enjoyed. Have a wonderful day. It's Friday, so do something nice for yourself this weekend, okay? Try and splurge on Saturday. As Mummy says, Saturday is splurge day. Go out and buy yourself an expensive chocolate or, an expensive bar of chocolate or a box of good cookies or a wonderful Caswell Massey soap. And take a bath or drink. Yes, go make yourself a martini. Love you all. Remember, everything is borrowed. Be present, be mindful, and be grateful.